Hello, managers. Let me mute this Redskins Titans game that's currently going on because we're playing on Saturday. Well, we got to the round 2 of the playoffs for VR12. Four teams made it to round 2. Impressive, great season for those four. But only 2 advance into the finals, boys. Only 2 advance. I'm going to start by talking about the 2 that didn't advance. Like a light, as quickly as it's able to turn on like a light, it's able to turn off like a light. His team completely laid a dud. And when I say completely laid a dud, let me explain how much of a dud he laid. He came about 50 points shy of his weekly projection. Michael Thomas, superstar hero, all season long, whatever, 4.9 points, completely bleh. Amari Cooper, Dallas got shut out by Indy, bleh. Doug Martin, bleh. Zach Ertz, bleh. Greg Kittle, bleh. Literally anyone not named Alvin Kamara, bleh, basically. Kamara put up 16.3 points. That was the highlight of his day. Ben Roethlisberger came up 11 points shy of his projection. He got 17 points. Clearly not what Jay Nash would have hoped for. He was feeling good about his team. I think he had every right to, but he got beat. He got beat by 20, 97.96 to 77.30. Another trash performance by both teams. When I say not the highest scoring one, Michael Floyd just caught a touchdown. He's flexing. Some random fan in the stadium's like this. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Think about the Redskins. I think they still have a chance. They don't, by the way, because this team that wears a star is about to be crowned the division champs tomorrow. What was that? Yeah. Tomorrow. So just so we're clear, my light is actually aimed a little bit lower than it should be. So I'm kind of blind right now, and I don't really want to get up and move it. So I'm just going to sit here and just deal with it. For Brian's team. Brian, congratulations. Damian Williams had himself a day. When I say he had himself a day, let me actually read you what he did. 10 rush attempts for 49 yards, but scored 2 rushing touchdowns. Caught 6 catches, 74 yards also to add to that monster day. Nearly 25 points. If I would have told you Damian Williams would have led you to a title, or to the title match, you would have, not just you, anybody, Damian Williams would have led anybody to the championship game. We all would have laughed beginning of the season, 5 weeks into the season, 10 weeks into the season, but here we are. Also, Mike Evans, 15.1 points, balling out. Another piss poor game from Adam Thielen, who's gone the exact opposite of how he started the season. And then Rodgers put up 13.46 points. And you won in the playoffs. It shouldn't happen. These playoffs have been scoring drops, and it has not reached the point of what it should be. At least not what I expect from these teams. So sorry, that's the matchup there. I'll touch more on Brian's team in a bit when I go about the 2 teams in the finals. But Jay Nash, hell of a run. Unfortunately, you're not gonna get a chance to claim your first ever VR title. Sorry about that. Better luck next year. And then we're gonna move on to the other loser. Let me put it this way, guys. The curse is real. I don't make this stuff up. I'm not saying it because I just like to say it. VR has a curse. If you are the number 1 seed in VR, guaranteed, book it, write it in permanent marker. It's not going to matter. You're not winning a title. It's never happened. It'll never happen. Don't get your hopes up because it's not ever going to happen. Serge, you have now been cursed. How do you feel, sir? You needed 8 points on Monday Night Football from your quarterback. 8 points from your quarterback. You got 4. You got 4. Why did you get 4? Because you thought you had it in the bag. And then the curse just came up, laughed in your face, and then took your hopes and dreams and crumpled them right in your face. Because that's what the curse does. You don't know when or how it's going to strike you. It might be players going down beginning of a game. It might be complete, utter bullshit, and the other team just blows up. You don't know how the curse is going to get you. That's the beauty of the curse. Because it can mix it up every single time. DJ had the curse last year. What happened? He got bounced in the first round by the 8th seed. For you, you were this close to making the title game, and instead, Cam Newton lays a dud because the curse is out to get first place regular season holders. Doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't take no names. It doesn't worry about if you've been in the first place regular season once in your career, if you've done it 3 times in your career. It does not matter. If it's you, you will not make it to the final winning game. Not even that. You just won't win the title. You can make the championship game. You just won't win. That's my point here. So, Serge, unfortunately for you, you also will not have a chance to win your first career title. Better luck next year. The curse has spoken. For this matchup, it was 88.02 to 83.94. Clearly another piss poor game, as 90 points would have beat 3 out of the top 4 teams, or at least the final 4 teams. Think about how trash that is. Like, trash that is. All right, for this one, I'm going to talk about Serge's team. Chris Carson, 23.8 points, and then Marlon Mack, 27.9 points, just running all over Dallas. Those are your 2 high-point players for the week. Unfortunately, there wasn't much else going for you, as, let's see, Cam Newton, 4, Tyreek Hill, 4, Juju, 4, Shepard, 4, Dixon, 5, Azama, 2.7, Rosas, 0, Chicago defense, 8. Outside of those other 2 players, you had only your defense score you at least more than 5 points. You will lose, as you should, that way. Ponchal tried to give it back to you, as he didn't put up anything himself. Basically, Nick Chubb, 13 points, Josh Jackson, 14.5, 11 points from Dan Bailey, and then only a mere 22.02 for Pat Mahomes. Not the best day, but that's what happens. So, boys and girls, we now enter the finals. All right? Let me explain. The finals is going to be between Long Sleeves Blanco, the 2 seed, versus Ponchal Claus, the 5 seed. What does this mean? Okay? That means, again, no first place team is going to win. If Ponchal finds a way to win, again, the bottom half of the bracket will pull off a victory and win a title, which seems to happen more times than not in our league. But there's a chance Bryant wins this one. Current live projections, and this is because Corey Davis is playing right now for Ponchal, who only has 17 yards. But current live projections has Bryant winning 119.4 to 117.39. So a 2-point difference is the current live projection. Now, let me get a little breakdown of what is at store now. We have the trophy. We have the bragging rights. We have $900 all on the line. As I will do, and as commissions have done in the past, you can speak to these 2 managers to see what they feel they want to do. They want to make it go, winner take all 900. Do you like the 7-2 split? We have agreed upon something between the 2 finalists. That's for them to say it if they want to say it. Otherwise, they don't have to. But I want to put this on the line because, boys and girls, it is Christmas time. And so I want to say happy holidays to all you, everyone in VR. I hope you have a great Christmas. I hope you have a great New Year's. I hope if you're wishing for presents or whatever you're asked for, I hope you get it. And just so we're clear, to you 2 managers in the finals, I got a couple things that if you want to buy me a gift, you can get me. First, let's go with a I want a Dallas Cowboys bucket hat. Why? Because I don't have one. So I want that. Let's see. I could use a new pair of sweatpants. If y'all want to give me some sweatpants, maybe like a Dallas Cowboys sweatpants. A Luka Doncic jersey, the City Edition. The City Edition. I'm down with that. Or a shirt, Luka Doncic shirt. I'm okay with their Sagan jersey, the Victory Green one, not the whites. Thank you very much. I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you guys. Get spicy with it. Give me socks that say the commish. Speaking of the commish, I got a story to tell y'all. So at my work, there's two ladies that sit next to me. They're probably like in their 60s or so, and they're like, like people in my pod were trying to figure out, what to call me. Like, is there a nickname? And they're like, have you been called anything besides Corey in your life? Blah blah blah. And I was like, actually, I've been told a ton of things. Somehow I went through a listing of them all. Make a long story short, half my pod calls me the commish. So just think about that. These fools don't even know what the hell I'm called the commish for reality, but they call it all the time. Because the commish don't die. Okay? Back to what I could use as gifts. I don't know. Anything's better than Bryant giving me division rival apparel. Okay? He got me Redskins socks once. I don't know. Those aren't even useful. Unless it's like dusty in my room and I'm like, hey, let me clean this bad boy up. Wax on, wax off. You know what I'm saying? 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 To be honest with you guys, I'm not feeling this commission note. Mariota throws it. That's Corey Davis on point right there. That's a good 15 yards. Punch all. I see you. I see you, Punch. I see you. But no, best of luck to both of the two finalists. We will have another repeat winner, as both of these guys have their name already on the title. So we will see a familiar face, or a familiar name, I should say, on the trophy. Who will be? Will it be Bryant and his little reindeer? Blanco's reindeer is what I'm going to call his team name. Long sleeves Blanco and his reindeer versus Ponchal Cloth. What Ponchal Cloth doesn't know is that me and Miss Ponchal Claus. Well, we're on the naughty list. And when we're on the naughty list, the only thing that Ponchal's getting is coal. The weird thing is, Brian's also on that naughty list. He's getting coal too. And when I say Cole, I mean Cole Worrell, because Cole Beasley's going to score this week. And he's going to lead the Cowboys to the division title. James, remember, when we clinch it this week, you can order my division shirt, because you would lose the bet again. Again. But other than that, I want to go down and break down the matchup as I did last week. So let me explain who I like. Mahomes on Sunday Night Football, but he's at Seattle. Not the greatest of matchups. I do like Brandon Cooks against Arizona this week. That is the one I like. Saquon Barkley against Indy. Not one I'm a big fan of. But Nick Chubb against Cincinnati. I do like that for Ponchal. And then I'm going to flip it over to now Brian's side. A couple of the matchups that I do like. I absolutely love the Ezekiel Elliott against Tampa Bay matchup. And then y'all might not know it, but this is a guy that I personally think is a great start this week, and that's Deshaun Hamilton. I think it's a great start on Monday Night Football for Brian against Oakland. If this one's close, I'm going to say Deshaun Hamilton gets enough points, whatever that point total is going to be, to hand Bryant and long sleeves Blanco a title. I'm not going to lie, to whichever one of you guys wins it, I'm going to be a little jealous because I'm still only sitting on one title. One title. But that's it. Rodgers plays against the Jets. I don't know. I can't even. It's so weird. You can't trust Rodgers nowadays. It's weird. It's not something we're used to. Um, Other than that, boys, I don't really have much else to say. We're gonna come at you. I'm gonna give you one more commission note next week after we have a title champion, and I'm just gonna be that one's gonna be short, quick, to the point. Let you know who won. Gonna recap the matchup, and then we're gonna toast to another great season at VR. All right, VR12 is wrapping up this week as basically the big championship day is as of tomorrow. Only one player will be on Monday Night Football between this matchup, so it could very well be wrapped up by tomorrow. So, boys, we love you guys. I love all you. VR12, we're going to roll this bad boy into VR13. We're going to keep it going, keep it chugging along. Thomas the Tank. Chugga, 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 chugga. Hey. If y'all are watching this Washington-Tennessee game, please do what I'm about to do and turn it off. Save yourself the trouble. Go take a nap. If you don't need a nap, prioritize your life a little better and take a nap. I learned at a very young age of 18 from Bryant himself that naps are important in your life. It's been the best thing I've ever learned. Best thing I've ever learned in my life. Paul Shaw himself has taught me a couple things too. You should not try to molest a dog because the dog will bite you. Shout out Lily. That's the thing, guys. Other than that, I love y'all. Y'all have a good week. Best of luck to both of you in the championship game. As of right now, there's 10 of us that are eliminated, so the 10 of us, just live it up. Just know you're not going to have any stress from fantasy football this week. BR, I'm out.